doesn't hurt much. I don't
They can't help it. She can't help it but to curse. So I don't.
Crazy.
Because this blocking me. Now you don't have to rise it up because you can't see nobody.
Yeah.
Before you leave, any ideas you have? Okay.
Oh, which one? Oh,
Bella.
yeah. I'm like good battery, but you wanna. We need more space. All right. Let's see. Everybody take their seats so I can. All right.
You were using Audacity?
Yep. Beyonce Homecoming.
Play Keith's music.
Oh yeah, that too. Okay, excuse me. Well, I don't have his music on Apple. I don't have Apple. I have Tidal. I'm super black. So maybe we should.
Excuse me.
Maybe. Yeah, let's switch. But you short something?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pull up Sweetie's song because I got Tidal.
Yeah. Wait, I thought you said it was
What?
Oh.
People could see us on there and hear us.
My picture.
They can? Oh,
I'm
we
assuming.
didn't say anything.
Hey everybody! Don't mind us. We getting a little acclimated to the environment.
Oh, that's Adobe. Brittany, Audacity was not on here.
Mm-hmm. Close out. Minimize. It's the moment the microphone.
Yeah.
Close out. Minimize. It's the moment the microphone. Yeah. Close out. Minimize.
Go vibrate. I'm gonna make a post. Y'all need the link. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, minimize everything. Sorry, y'all. We having a little technical difficulties. Bear with us. In the second row, you see the microphone, the headphones. Look, go up.
Where?
To the where icons are.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Right.
Right here, Crystal.
Oh, I thought you had already had it open. I thought you had it open.
Oh no, I had closed it out because remember I was testing it. I didn't want to say.
Why are you so quiet?
Because she knew, like, she got to get acclimated.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to Love Life After. I'm Christelle.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Cash. And I'm Bella.
Hey guys. Okay, so this is our bonus episode. This episode is just like for fun because we have a lot of people asking about, just doing something where they could kind of call in, ask questions, and just be live. So here we are. Can't wait to get started.
Live, baby.
Okay, so 919-454-5863. Or 919-473-9016, 919-473-9016. If you want to call, ask questions. I know we had a lot of questions in from all the episodes, but a lot from, the last episode. So, we're going to be open, talk about it, and talk about anything else that's going around. And I'm excited to have Cash and Bella with us today. What do you want to start?
First, I want to check in with everybody, see how everybody is doing. So if everybody want to just recap on their day, anything positive that they have going on, and just recap on any recent vacations.
Well, I would like to say hello, Brittany. Can I get some glass of wine?
Hello. I will pour that for you.
No, I'm silly. Oh, God.
This is some red Moscato. There you go. Would you like
You
to?
got those silly. No, no, I don't want to today. No, I just don't want no. I sit today. I sit.
Well, my day's been good. It's been a very fantastic day. I can't complain. Recently, I think the last trip I went to was New Orleans. That was good. We did like a little couples trip. We had fun. Ate some real good food. They was boycotting the Super Bowl at that time, so
Really?
I think it was amazing to see. Sorry, I got mango in my teeth. Stick together for the Saints.
Yeah.
Ain't that their football team name?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The whole city. It didn't matter what you could have been. White, black, purple, pink, green. Everybody was sticking together because the Saints was cheated. Like they did a parade on the street. I mean, the culture, like they have a culture there.
Right.
And that's like a lot of things that a lot of cities are missing, but they have a culture there. Like the Saints, ain't the Pelicans in New Orleans? They don't even care about the Pelicans. But they Saints don't play with they Saints. And I was like, it was a beautiful thing to see. It was a beautiful thing to see. I see a whole city have good coaches. Some of the great places that we ate at was Morrow's, Willie Mays, amazing breakfast, amazing chicken, Morrow's. Everything there was good. It's black owned. But it's locally owned. Let me just say that food was amazing. We did a escape room fire.
It was good.
Like the escape room was like we was in Saw. It had different layers to it. Like it was so scary. Something popped out, scared the shit out of me. I was like, like I was scared. We all was scared. Even the men was running. Yeah, like we wasn't because we was not in just one room. Like it was different layers. Like you solve this puzzle, you going into the next room, and then it'll close. So if the whole team not together, some of them is in a room. Some of us like, yo, how you get there? We didn't even know how they got there. So that was amazing. I think that was probably the most fun that I had while we was in New Orleans. So
That's dope.
yeah.
I want to go to New Orleans. That's like one of my vacation spots that's on my bucket list. I gotta make it there.
Yes, I haven't been there yet.
Would you go back?
Yeah, we went there cheap. Our flight was like $60-something round trip.
Oh yeah. Listen, actually, you always find the
Yeah. And then we shared the Airbnb. Yep.
But hold on, never mind. I know why, because you fly Frontier.
Yeah, definitely, baby. I don't care how I get in there. We get in there together. I don't care. We all go in the same place. I don't even know why people fly first class. Like,
What's the point? Right?
yeah, you spend thousands of dollars just to get there at the same time I'm getting there. Now, if it was a jet, then yeah, but
I guess it's just
I mean, good. I mean, the plane not all that comfortable regardless. So,
well, we went to Baltimore back in just last month.
It was March.
Early
In
in March, and we had a blast. It was low key. It was so nice and relaxing. I slept in like all day. All the days we were there, it was fun.
Yeah.
so you slept in and it was fun.
I mean,
We went down. Yes.
Oh my god.
It was an hour and
full.
was it an hour?
I think it was like an hour. I think it was 60 minutes. It was a full body massage. Your scalp, your head, your hair, your feet.
And we was
What did
going
you
about
have?
over.
Yeah, I was like,
That's a good wisdom.
Took my wig off.
oh
She took
my
hers off.
gosh. Right.
Listen, that was like one of the highlights of my trip. And then I met up with a school friend from what school? We went to we was in the Alps together. Middle school friend. No,
Who?
yeah. I don't know if you remember her, but she went to school with us, like me, Melanie, and Dominisha, like
Her name sounds mad familiar.
you probably do know but then she went to Brooklyn. Yeah, she went to Brooklyn. She went to school in Coney Island, but we met up with her because she stay in Baltimore now too. So it was good to like reconnect. I hadn't seen her since I was like 13.
Right.
Wow.
And when we basically when we reconnected, it was like
Yeah, I was 13 all over again. It was like
right.
no time was
No
lost.
time was going. She's like, "Bro, you still act the same. You still laugh the same. You silly." I'm like, "Yeah,
you
girl."
have to say.
So that was dope.
Your laugh used to be way worse.
Yeah, I used to be cracking up. I just always been that person. I'm just real silly. Like people like, you know, they have these preconceived misconceptions of who I am because I guess I look intimidating, but I'm really cool, chill, down to earth, goofy as hell. But you know, you can't judge a book by its
Don't
cover.
like
You can't-
confrontation.
I really don't.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'll say how I feel. Don't get me wrong. I'll say how I feel, but it's just like I ain't got time for that. I'm a peacemaker.
Said we know.
Yes, because I
that's
mean,
good though. I mean, that's good.
do you remember her? That's amazing.
Yeah, it was nice. We had a blast.
You remember her?
I think so, but when you originally said her name, I was gonna describe her just like that.
Yeah. So it was cool. We met up with her. She came to the hotel. We chilled, relaxed, like was able to take a bath, drink some wine, reminisce, look at some pictures,
Right.
like we go out on our own time, did what we wanted to do. We went to the mall, went shopping. The service there, let me tell you one thing. This is the only thing I didn't like. I forgot I was up north. The service was fucking terrible. Like it was terrible. Like for one, it took like almost an hour to get our food. Like the girl, we ate at like someplace in the mall, like a little bar grill, whatever.
Right.
And then like the girl, I guess it was her second day. She's like, oh, I need you guys to help me. Like, girl, ain't this your job? I had to get up and go to the bathroom because I was like, she tripping. Like, took forever to get our food. And then like the first spot we went to, he forgot our appetizer, but he gave it to us and just took it off the bill. Right. But the service up there is terrible, bro. The food was good though. You know, Baltimore, they got like seafood and all of that type stuff.
So, any good seafood?
I can't eat shellfish. I'm allergic.
It was okay. Like the place did go to me.
So what you need, like an EpiPen?
I don't know. I just try to stay away from it. I just try to do plant-based and fish here and there.
I couldn't live like that. I would have need my EpiPen. I'm like, all right, crack them open.
Yeah, but it was nice. And then last weekend, my boys they played AAU travel basketball. We was in Winston-Salem. Winston-Salem is actually pretty nice. Like
It is.
It I don't know why people be sleeping on Winston. Like it's nice though. We stayed in the downtown area. It was dope. Like I really actually like it. Kind of remind me of Durham a little bit, just a little bit. But
is it nicer than Durham? Like as far as you know how Durham has a lot of messed up roads.
It's kind of similar to Durham, but Winston-Salem got like nice towers and stuff like that. I actually like. I would go visit. And they got like I don't know if Haynes like they had the Haynes Mall, the Haynes Outlet. Mm-hmm. The mall remind me of Four Seasons vacations. Yeah. You know,
I want to go back.
What to Baltimore? Yeah. Weather in Baltimore, girl, it was windy as hell. Christelle trying to be cute, she almost got blown away. Like she almost got blown away. Like, I did. Some boots trying to be cute.
It was like. And they were walking real fast. I was trying to like catch them.
Yeah.
I didn't know
it.
I didn't know. They were driving. Why not? I didn't know where
I just had a duffel. I feel like I overpacked too, but all the stuff that I packed to wear though, I ain't gonna wear half of it because we was chilling. Like we had lounge wear. It was cold and windy. Right. And then we stayed at the Lord Baltimore. That's like a historic hotel.
I was trying to figure out the name.
So historic hotel, like Martin Luther King, he did one of his speeches there. Babe Ruth, Amelia Earhart, Lewis Museum.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind.
Keep going no matter what.
I know we kept
saying that quote. So that was dope. So it was fun, educational, relaxing. It was dope. So
and we went to a place, a small little place. They sell ice cream.
The Italian spot.
Yeah.
They had cannolis and ice cream, so it was nice. I had a good time.
It was low key, but it was still because we didn't really.
Yeah, I'm not really into that either, but I at least try to go to like maybe like a lounge or something like that.
That's what we were trying to do, but we stay at the hotel like at night. We just chill.
Yeah, they was having some weird shit going on. They had like it was like a vampire convention.
Oh my gosh!
Look, I took pictures, right? No lie, trying to figure out how many people were in the picture. And it was lit, and I was scared. I told them, look, I think I deleted it because I was scared because I couldn't see like two people. No, that's not funny. I'm dancing.
Nah, it was weird. They had like some vampire convention or something going on. So it was like people dressed in capes and hats and chains and It was
It was
bugged out.
weird. I think
Yeah.
we could not find the other two in the picture.
Wow.
I'm so serious.
It was weird, but I had a good time, and I would stay there again because it's right in the middle of everything. It's walking distance to the mall, walking distance to the nice restaurants. It was dope. I would go back, and the reason why we stayed in Baltimore is because Dominica, she lived in New York, so it was like this is a meeting point. So that's why we went to Baltimore. So it was dope though. I had a good time.
Yeah, that's cool.
What
about you? Lovely.
So I don't want to say real vacation, but 2 weekends ago, I was in Greenville, South Carolina. So I went for a business leadership conference. So it's more of building my mind because I feel like nowadays a lot of people don't spend time doing that in a positive way and with positive forward-thinking people.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really cool, and I wasn't at work, so it was good. And then last weekend, I was in Cambridge, Virginia. I was at a paintball fundraiser. So one of my business mentors has like 167 acres of just open land, and his daughter has a foundation. It's called True Daughters, where they basically empower young women to know their true worth and their image and understand that that's not based on other people. So it was a good cause. The weather was like terrible. I was in sweats all day with a hood on my head because it was like rain. Last week it was like pouring, and it's a farm, so it was kind of like muddy. So I had my rain boots on. They were purple, so I was other than that, I'm just excited about the summer.
Me too.
The nice weather that's
Me too.
hopefully coming. I'm over this rain.
Right, me too. I was just telling Chriselle when we was in Baltimore, I was like, I'm ready like for my birthday. I'm ready to go back to Florida. I'm ready to like have some sun. Like
I'm ready for the fall.
Yes,
The fall too.
That's my favorite.
I love the
season.
fall
Yeah,
when
the
we
fall
actually
is my
get it here
favorite
in North
That's our
Carolina.
birthday.
Yes,
we all our birthdays in the fall.
Right.
yeah. We had a week of fall this year, I think, maybe two. And it went straight to 40 degrees.
Yeah. I'm
That's
looking
North
forward to
Carolina.
that too.
Yes.
Okay, so ladies, so what did y'all think about the first season?
Wow, I think the first season was amazing. The last episode was crazy. I mean,
What about you?
So I loved the season because I feel like any platform where women have an opportunity to be open and honest and talk about real stuff is good, because not enough people are doing that. We're sugarcoating and acting like everything is gravy when it's really not.
Right.
And it's not enough people bringing exposure to the things that are important. I was excited about it.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, we had some good feedbacks and some bad ones too, but I'm thinking more towards the good because I feel like the bad, who cares?
I mean, everybody has that.
Yes.
Every TV show, every podcast, every store, everything in the world.
Right.
It's always going to be good. It's always going to be bad. You are not going to be able to please everybody.
Right. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was your favorite episode? Yours?
No.
No.
But we're gonna go with mine. Just for just to be polite. We're gonna go with mine. But I think the last episode, it was extremely dope. It was I think it was a beautiful thing, especially how you opened up and told the world your story.
Sure, got nothing else to say.
I mean, I do. I mean, it was a beautiful episode. It was a beautiful story. I do feel like that the story's beautiful. I don't think it was as told as beautiful as it is. I think it gave a lot of negative connotation in the episode. It didn't feel like it was real genuine and real pure. It kind of seemed like it was something in the energy still there that was like a little bit that didn't, like I said, the story's beautiful, and I think it should have been told as beautiful as it is. But I feel like it wasn't. It was still kind of like something. It just was like a ball of energy that was there that was not, that should have been rubbed out. I can't really explain what I'm trying to say,
That's a good way to put it.
but
Like I said, the story's a beautiful story. Glad that it was told. It just wasn't told as beautiful as it is. It was told as if it was still some issues in between that was never resolved or something like that.
Thanks for sharing.
I can respect that.
Yeah, I do.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite episode, Cash?
I mean, all of them were good, but I mean, I like the last episode, which I actually listened to today, because I do feel like everybody is quiet about certain things, and I feel like there are things that are happening in relationships, and that's just a reality, but not a lot of people are vocal about it, and there is like the negative connotation part to it, but at the same time, it's bringing more awareness that people are dealing with stuff like that, and that there is light on the other side of that, and it doesn't always have to end
nasty,
right? Like nasty and drag out, pull out, and it can be cordial on the other side, and there be like some people was awesome.
But I couldn't say the most engaged episode where I was pausing and I was responding. I was like, I should have been on this one. I should have been on this one. With the one with the guys. Yes, with the ones with the guys. The 3 dudes.
The goat trail.
Yeah, with them, I was like, oh no. I was like, I was like, because I think one of the questions was like, would you get mad if your girl, it was something about money.
Would you let your significant other have sex? I forgot how much money it was. It was like $1 million or something like that. Like
let them have sex
with somebody else for $1 million.
Right, and I was like, hell yeah. Like, yo, he could do it on his own and keep the money. Like, you might as well let him do it. That's with the money. I was asking y'all, like, what?
Yo, it's crazy because they said that a lot of women was like, oh no, and some of the guys like they disagree with it because they like, man, you do anything for money. But in my mind, I'm like, shit.
$1 million is not just
$1
money.
million. I think it might have been $3 million. I can't remember, but I agree with Chan because Chan was like, yo, like if I'm in a relationship or if I'm in a marriage, like we're gonna have that dope conversation and we're gonna like, listen, we got a goal in mind. Like you do this, we're gonna get this money.
Yeah.
And I was like, to be honest, like I said, that's something that conversation I had to have with my husband. But I was like,
I mean, we're gonna talk about it.
Talk about it. And
Yeah, I mean, but you gonna be leaning towards I'm gonna be like, go get that money, honey. Make that money. Don't let it make you. Yeah, I was like, this is tripping. No.
Yeah, subscribe to the Goat Trail podcast. They were dope. They came in and they young.
You can tell by the answer.
They young, but they
start getting up there, you be like,
I think so. Resilient young men. You can tell they like, what their mind and stuff is. But yeah, I enjoy their episode. And I also Tristan and Justin. Justin has a clothing brand, Believe in You, and Tristan Rain Regime. That was so funny, like with Tristan, man. He was like, what's the thing that turned you up about women? He said the feet. He was like, you got ugly feet, you gotta go. He's like, what he says that? He's like, bless your heart, sweetheart. I was like, yo, that had me weak. Like, I was like, yo, like, you just never know like what men think. Because we was talking about that movie. Did y'all see that movie? The What Men Think.
Yeah.
What's Taraji?
No. Oh, what men
want? What men want?
Yes, I did see that.
So I was asking about that. Yeah.
It came out like maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah.
But it's in the movie there.
So it's kind of like the female version of like that movie.
Reverse.
The reverse. So she could hear all the thoughts that the men were saying, and she was like in a very male populated world. She was like a very high exec at this firm.
Right.
And then she started hearing everything and she started using it to her advantage.
Oh, I didn't see that. I have to go watch that.
Yeah.
It's not on Netflix yet, is it?
No.
Like you got Cody.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know how to use it, but I'm pretty sure you could.
That movie was dope. I went to go see it because Taraji was in it. And I was asking the guys, I was like, would you want to hear what women think? And they was like, nah.
Yeah, they don't. I agree. I want to know. I don't think men think so.
But you know what's so funny though? They admit that. The dude Goat Trail and the dude like Justin and Tristan, they said like, yo, like we don't think like y'all do. Like,
Yeah,
they admitted that.
Yeah,
they admitted
I don't mind. I mean, I probably the most thing you probably walk past. Damn, she look good. Like that's probably it. But us, we probably be like, this maybe curse somebody in our head. They don't really want to know. They don't want to hear.
And then I think we also asked like, if would you want to know if you've been cheated on? And I think the dudes was like, nah, I don't want to know if you playing me, keeping on. I was like, fuck that. I want to know. I want to know.
You talking about Mario Wannas. Yeah, I want to know detail. I want to know how it started, what she had on, what outfit she had on.
That's what I said. I was like, I want to know. I want to know like what position. Yeah. I want to know everything because I want to know.
I don't want to be surprised later.
I don't want to be surprised. I don't want nobody holding nothing over my head. Like I want to know like if I want to continue on with this relationship. Give me that option. Because if you could be 100 with me and tell me everything X, Y, and Z what happened, let me deal with it my way and let me know. Let me figure out if I want to deal with you or not.
And then not only that, but you have a clean conscience. And then later on, like for instance, if you're not telling them everything, you're not being completely honest and transparent with the situation. 3 months down the line, something might trigger that emotion, and she might got more questions and more questions. And it'll never, because it don't leave your mind that really easy. So if you're not, at least if you could be honest with the whole entire situation, it can help with the healing process that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to revert back to, well, I want to know what position now. And then 3 months later, you know what? I want to know what he wore. Or is this the shirt? Like, you, like, just be open and honest with everything at the beginning.
Tell me everything. That's how I feel. Tell me everything. Cross that bridge yet, and I hope I don't have to, because I know like that's infidelity and stuff like that. It's something like it's hard to like for women to get through and like to like basically forgive. Like I know a lot of females that been through infidelities with their husband, and it's like, you know, sometimes they're forgiving and sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're in love with their spouse and sometimes they're not. It's just a healing process. Right. So
I mean, and some women are, some women are stronger than others, but they can forgive, because it takes a lot of strength to be able to forgive something like that.
Yeah.
And then it takes a lot of strength to not want to know either. Yeah. Honestly, because you know that's our flesh telling us, now I want to know everything. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of strength to not be like, nah, I don't want to know. Like, so me, I'm not there yet. I want to know everything. I mean, I'm nosy like that anyway. So
all the details. Tell me.
I want to know all the details. No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I would want to know.
No, you would not. I'm telling
everything. Even if it was a video, I would watch it.
Yo,
I would watch it.
I don't think I would. No.
I would be so mad.
I would be so mad, but I would watch it.
Do y'all remember them dating shows back in the day where they'll have like these people go into a house and then they boyfriend or girlfriend that come over? I was like, oh, what do you want to see? Do you want a visual? Do you want audio? Like, you remember that?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I would want to hear it.
I would want to hear it, because it's like, you know, just because you see something don't mean that's what it is. I gotta hear what the fuck is going on.
I gotta hear it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know,
I mean, you different. We know that.
Why you keep saying
you are very, 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 very commendable.
Why y'all keep saying that?
Because you are very strong. You are strong, independent woman.
I try to be.
Yeah, because it would have been snapped.
Maybe she would have done the same thing. Because we have like, we were born the same thing.
Nah,
it's different types. What do you think?
Which our sign? Libras?
No, it's Sagittarius.
Between Sagittarius
and Scorpio. Because, like you said, it does take a strong person.
Oh, we have a call in.
Oh, snap!
Hold on.
Sorry. Hold that thought.
Who is that? Hey, Chan, hold on. Okay, so it's Chan. I have you on live.
Yeah.
Hey, Chan.
What are y'all talking about? How's everything going?
Good. We're talking about everything. We wish you was here.
Yeah.
I wish I was there too. I'll be there back tomorrow, but
yeah, we're just recapping on
the season. What was one of your favorite episodes?
My favorite episode would be with the Walkie Boomers. That was really cool.
The Waka Boomers? You spelled it. Yeah. It's Waka Boomers.
Waka Boomers. Okay. The traveling education program. Okay. Yeah. That was very informative.
Yeah, that was very empowering. And, you know, something for both kids and, you know, adults to get involved in.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I just want to call in and say hey. And
Hey, we miss you.
miss y'all too. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.
I know, right? Just make sure you tune in, or you tuning in.
Huh?
I said, make sure you're listening.
Okay.
All right, have fun and be safe.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
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 So I have never personally been through that, but I watched my mom go through that, and knowing the details makes it, I feel, would make it harder to go forward in that situation if you are trying to mend the relationship and make it work, because that is going to constantly be in the back of your head of like all the details. And I think everywhere I go, I would see visuals, and I don't want all that in my head space, because that would be too much for me, because I'm a visual person. Right. And my memory, I don't forget nothing.
See, that's why I'm telling y'all, because you're so visual.
It's there anyway.
I mean, it is, but
I mean, it's different types of people. Some people can move on. You know what I'm saying? Right. and act like nothing ever happened. I mean, I can't speak for Cristal, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I have been cheated on in relationships before from the individual. Like you know what I'm saying? But regardless of what, it always stuck in the back of my mind. Like it's nowhere to tuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's nowhere to tuck it. After, I mean, I guess the only thing that can heal that is time. But regardless of what, you're not gonna never forget it.
I don't think time heals anything. I think acceptance does. Acceptance. Yeah. Time is not like, because if you're just waiting on time, you're just gonna keep waiting.
Right.
It's not gonna heal, you know. I mean, that was my thing, because by accepting it, it just kind of like, okay, like I'm free.
Right.
You know what I mean? But time,
I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. My husband say I hold grudges. That's something I need to work on. But I'm telling you, like, that's just with an individual, or the certain situations I've been with, and the individual there, and it made me feel uncomfortable, unworthy, or I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm at this time and place, I'm here to protect my peace, like in my head. So like, I don't give a fuck how much time passed. I'm not fucking with you. Right. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I agree with Cristal. I don't think time heals that, because it's like, once I already had encounters with you more than one occasion, and I felt violated more than one occasion, and I feel like you don't respect me, and you don't respect what I got going on, like, it's a dub for you. Like, nah, I'm good. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But my husband, I think he think I hold grudges, but it's not the fact that I'm holding a grudge. It's the fact of the matter that, like, I want to protect my peace and my sanity.
No, but you're doing right, because you know the other day I went to go get an energy reading. I went to go get my chakras read, and at the end of the reading, she told me that I have such beautiful energy. When she got to my heart area, she said I have such beautiful energy to my crown. She said that I have so much beautiful energy that she can tell. She said whatever I've been doing to protect it, I need to learn energy reading to continue to protect my energy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so wow, that's you know, like a lot of people may feel like something's not hurting them, or something is how they may be doing things the right way, but you have energy inside of there that she told me what people do is they keep pushing it down. Right. They keep pushing it down. So it don't never go anywhere. And I told her, I mean, I hold grudges to certain things too, but I let go of things. I let go of people. Mm-hmm. I don't have to be around certain things. I feel certain energies. I don't want to be around that. Right. And to hear somebody tell me, like, you have such beautiful energy, and now I can feel that you've been protecting that. You need to learn how to energy. She told me I need to learn how to do Reiki, because she can feel the energy inside of me. She feels that I've been protecting it, and she said that I need to learn it so I can use it not just for what I do as a business, but just to keep doing it for myself properly. Right. Properly. Yeah. So I felt that was a beautiful thing for me. Like, I felt
I never got a card reading or like my chakras or anything. I would love to, but I don't know. I just feel like you know how they say when you get older, like how like stuff just start changing, like you start elevating to a higher frequency. Yeah. And I feel like I ain't got time for the bullshit. Like I just don't. Like, you're done for.
Hello?
Done for. We got another caller?
Hey. Yeah, so do you have questions?
Who is it?
Okay, well, we're live. So she said, don't put me on speakerphone. On YouTube. Yeah. So if you have any questions, just call, let us know your favorite topics, your favorite episode, the ones you don't like. But we're on YouTube. So if you have any questions or just let us know.
So they want to be
All right.
anonymous. You could be anonymous. You could be anonymous.
All right. Bye.
I mean, I understand.
She said, don't put me on speaker. Don't put me on speakerphone. So what do you want me to do? I was like, we just live.
But I wanted to actually have y'all seen that movie? Oh, shoot, with Gypsy Rose. Y'all didn't see that? The movie about the girl for like 20 years, her mom told her that she had types of disabilities, like she couldn't walk.
What?
She was feeding her through a feeding tube. She had just all types of stuff. You have to watch it. It's on Netflix. I can't remember everything that she said she had. I'll Google it real quick. But basically, her mother was basically using that to scam people into getting them, Habitat for Humanity, housing, cars, money. But the thing is, she actually used her daughter. Like the thing is, she let her daughter believe that all the stuff was wrong with her for this many years. Like this little girl was literally in a wheelchair, think she was retarded, thinking she had the mind of a 6-year-old.
Oh my
She wouldn't let her
God.
walk anywhere. She was doing this all to her daughter. I'm gonna tell you everything, just for a whole bunch of things.
Oh, she's sick.
And then Gypsy Rose, she's like 20 something now. She's in jail right now because she had her mom killed.
Oh snap!
Yeah, damn, that's some snap shit for real.
Oh
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all everything.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I'm gonna tell you
Gypsy
everything.
Rose. Okay,
That's not what it's called, Gypsy Rose. I can't remember what it's
that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what it's called. I gotta tell you everything that she was trying to make her daughter believe that she had. Like she even had the doctors, and then she would manipulate the doctors. Like if a doctor wouldn't do what she wanted them to do, then she would go to another doctor and just she would have blank prescription forms, and she would just keep refilling prescriptions. She had a whole cabinet of like 50 different prescriptions that she would just give her daughter for all these fake problems that she had. I think she supposedly had cancer, like all types of stuff. She would shave on her daughter's head. She had her teeth removed to make her look crazy. What? What's the name of this movie? I'm gonna tell you, it's on Netflix, but her name is Gypsy.
Right.
That's terrible.
My blood pressure is rising.
Right. That's terrible. But dang, so she basically got her mom killed. Now she probably in jail serving life.
She in jail serving life, and how they found out is because when she went to jail, they realized she was in perfect health. And that's crazy because you're giving this girl medications for years and years and years. She wouldn't even let her daughter eat. She would feed her through a tube. Literally got a tube.
So she basically was like making her seem like she was disabled just so she could get benefits and shit.
Yeah, and the thing she was letting her daughter believe she was disabled. For that, she had met this guy on the internet because she lied. She would lie to her about how old she was. The girl was 18. She was telling her she was 15 years old.
Yeah, that's sick. Wow. So where was the rest of her parents at? Where was the grandparents?
Right. She kept her away from the dad. They were Hurricane Katrina victims. So she kept her away from the dad and made the dad. She moved from Louisiana. The dad was from Louisiana. The dad was paying child support. He was paying for all her medical stuff, her fake medical stuff. And then every time he'll call, she'll just make it seem like, oh yeah, Gypsy's not doing well. She's only gonna have a few years to live, and just be lying to keep the dad away. You know what I'm saying? But he was still trying to, pay for everything, make sure she was good.
That's sad. That's crazy.
It's crazy. The lady is crazy. She's crazy. She's bugged out.
Wow. I'm shocked.
That's sick.
That is very sick.
That's sick as hell. Whew. Well, let's lighten up the mood.
Right.
Let's lighten up the mood. Let's shift this energy. All right. So I love the like paintings, the balloons, like the toy. He had like this bomb, the sand castle. That was bomb. The only things was the mud puddles. which I know
It rained the day before.
it rained like 2 days before. Like I know that's probably something that's out of his control, but it was messy as hell. And then the food lines were 2 hours long.
2
And we
hours.
skipped the line. We skipped the line. It's still long. And then I didn't like the idea of the 2 stages because I noticed that every act was need for 2 stages. But I guess it's a festival, it's a large field. I guess they wanted people to move around and stuff like that. But that jump was a hassle because right before J. Cole came on, I think it was SZA and 21, but 21 was on one stage and then SZA was on the opposite stage, and then J. Cole was back on the stage that we just watched 21 Savage on.
Right.
I was not moving to go shift over to see SZA to go back to see J. Cole.
I
stayed after 21 too, and it was like I was kind of upset about that because I really wanted to see SZA perform, but it was just like we was packed like sardines. So I was like, I'm not about to do that to myself. And people was out there smoking weed. Like I got contact at one point in time. Like I was already sipping on my little rosé drinks. I already had me tipsy, and I was getting contact from the reefer. So it was just like, I love what he did. You know what I'm saying? I love it. It was dope. I will go back again. Like some things that I would do beforehand, I would eat before I go. Make sure I bring some cash. And real talk, people bought in weed, so I'm gonna bring me some airplane bottles. Like
no, some girl said she bought an airplane bottle. The security wasn't tight. It was kind of simple. Like I could have put airplane bottles in my blanket because they didn't open it up or nothing like that. I think one thing they need to work on is having stuff going on in between time.
Yeah, in between time. Like they had like putt golf or something. Like,
or even they could have had little tents or tables. Like I don't know. Like I know when we went to Clark, they would have like BET come out, and in between performances, they have like the little tents, little vendors. They have little games and stuff to go on.
Meet and greets would have been dope.
It was 40,000 people. Ain't no there.
But you know, when we first got there, though, it wasn't that much people. It started coming towards it.
40,000. I mean, they said they sell 40,000 tickets, so it was a lot of people out there. So,
and people was out there with their kids. Somebody lost their kid. Yeah, somebody lost their kid. This little girl got lost. Yeah, they found her like close to like 9:00 that night. But yeah, a little kid got lost. I would not have.
That is not a child-friendly environment.
Yeah, like, and then people were like out there blazing, like, and mind you, we was packed like sardines, so people was out there blazing. I was legit getting contact. So if I was getting contact, I know the children were.
Right.
I think he should have
did it. I think he should have did it at the state playground.
Yeah.
Parking was terrible. Getting to your car was terrible.
Even getting an Uber or Lyft, they had like a drop off and pick up area, but when we was leaving, we went out a different exit. We had to walk all the way to Mission Valley.
Like 15 minutes.
And
then I left before my friend, so I was trying to call her Uber, and Uber was like $60-$100.
Yeah,
Uber charged me like 10 times because that's how many times I tried to request an Uber.
We walked. Wow. We walked downtown Raleigh, and then took an Uber from there. So it ended up being like $28.
Yeah, my sister, she was there too, and she basically said her Uber was $70.
Yeah.
I think we got some comments on the screen.
Oh, we do.
Yeah,
read them for us, Bella.
Okay, so Brittany Valentine gave hearts. Kanar Paparazzi said, "Hey." Brittany Valentine says, "Yes, the latest episode was the most inspiring, and a lot of women could relate to." Brittany Valentine said, "The Act." Oh yeah, that's what the movie's called. It's called The Act on Netflix. Okay. Dominisha said, gave purple hearts. Kanar Paparazzi said, "What was the best performance?" J. Cole.
I like J. Cole. You know what?
Nah, I like.
Was another one.
I like Tiana Taylor performance.
I love Tiana. She's the most. I connect with her the most, but that was the only act that I could really stand and look at. Yeah, I was on the food line for 2 hours in between drinks, having to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, and then I feel bad. I would have to go see J. Cole again because I kind of feel like I didn't get to really experience him how I wanted to.
By the time he brought out Meek Mill.
Yeah, he brought out Meek Mill.
And we left. We
was walking while Meek Mill was, and I feel like my legs was hurting. I was feeling all. What is that? He said, "Who was the worst performance?" I don't think they were 21 Savage.
What? 21?
He had no energy.
But you know what? He probably going a lot. A lot of the situation.
You say he goes
through. They tried to pour him and stuff. I feel bad.
Hey.
I don't think he was the worst performance. I don't think he was the worst performance. I don't think so. But he could have had some more energy though, because he looked like his energy.
Dominisha Max said, "What's airplane bottles?"
Airplane bottles.
Alcohol, girl.
Nigga.
What rock do you live under? Oh, she fancy.
Okay. Do we have any more? No more.
So the Dreamville Fest though was a good experience. I would definitely do it again.
I think
like
I will
I said,
do it again next year.
but I'm
gonna
doing
do
VIP. I think I'm
But
gonna do
even
VIP.
VIP,
too.
it was still, a little crowded.
No,
it was
if-
the best.
I want to
To
get
me,
on the
because
committee
I
to help plan it, because I would have it
so
lit. Like
you
I
could
would
be in the
have
back.
side tents where you could side party on. You know what I'm saying? I would have way more food vendors. They need a lot more food vendors to feed 8,000.
Line you was in, we got the fish and chips.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
city
I
fish and
yeah.
chips.
Ooh,
It was good. It was good. I like
Nah,
that.
we had the Oak City, so we was like, but Oak City's good.
Yeah, Oak City is good.
Yeah, it's good. But
that junk was tight.
and then when you're a little bit drunk, it tastes really good.
But yo, you know what I love though? I love the painting of Nipsey.
I was just about to say that. I saw
Hussle,
that.
man, like, that junk is.
Right.
My husband listened to Nipsey Hussle. Like he was listening to him back in December when we was in the Poconos vacationing. And to be honest, I just knew that he dated Laura London, and I knew that he was like an advocate for his community because he was on the news and he basically bought the strip mall, opened up a clothing store, tried to open up a restaurant, was opening up a barbershop. Like I just knew him as that. I didn't know him as an artist, and of course, like he was a Crip member. But like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody have negative connotations about gangs and stuff, which, you know, like back in the day, gangs were populated to like basically help the community and protect them, because to be honest, the cops and stuff like that, they were beating and battering on black people. So the gangs were there to protect us. But you know, everybody got their different outlook, and you know, it is it's different now because you know you have like younger people with younger minds. They got a different mindset. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but the passing of Nipsey Hussle, that jump really hit home for me. I don't know why it hit home for me the way it did, but that jump really had me crying.
Because he was such a positive force. Like he was a positive force in
That
the
jump was
community.
sad.
So
That
like
jump
I don't
sad.
know a lot of Nipsey songs either. Like of course I know him because he was on Chink's album.
I didn't even know that. See, I didn't know
he was on
that.
the songs with Chinks.
This dude was like a mogul. He was like an activist, a philanthropist. He was like a smart, intelligent businessman. This dude employed like 41,000 people in his community. Opened up Vector 90 as like a little smart workspace for people to come and like do their homework. And like he was helping like open up STEM programs for kids. He done invested in so many businesses. Like he basically was like invested in a resort in Vegas. Like he put money up for that. Puma is endorsing his clothing line. Like he's supposed to be having a clothes like Puma like is basically endorsing his clothing line, supposed to be coming out in the fall of this year. Right. Like he did so much positive shit for his community, yo. And then not even that, like Victory Lap is his album, not Grammy nominated. He was in the category of Cardi B and Mac Miller. Right. You feel what I'm saying? But before that, he was just dropping mixtapes. And his Crenshaw mixtape, he sold his mixtape for $100 a piece, bro.
And yeah, Jay-Z bought like 100.
Like that is like innovative as hell. Like you feel what I'm saying?
I heard that he read a lot of books.
He do.
And he got that idea out of a book where this man sold, I think he sold cakes or something like that. He sold 100. I mean, he sold his cake. So it was an item. I don't remember what the item was, but he sold his item for $100. But for a man to pick up a book and read it and gain some knowledge and wisdom and say, you know what, I'm gonna do that same thing. And I think probably Jay-Z probably bought it because he probably knew exactly what Nipsey was doing.
What he was doing, and it was just like I loved how J. Cole incorporated that in the Dreamville Fest. Even though it was so sudden and so soon, he made sure that he had almost every artist did a tribute to Nipsey Hussle. Yeah. That was dope. That was dope.
Kanar said, "What's your thoughts on the WNBA?"
What about women's basketball?
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's dope. Like if you got the talent, you agile, and you got the height, the whatever, like do it.
I mean,
Like,
as far as what, like I know that they was going through a situation where they were saying that the women in the WNBA were getting mad because they weren't getting paid as much. They was going to start splitting out NBA money with WNBA money, and I don't think they should.
no.
I don't think they should.
Really?
Women, no, because
No, like I'm just saying.
oh, that's what they were trying to do. Yeah, because first of all, the WNBA market is not as wide as the NBA market. They're not selling out of seats. So why should a person that a team that sell out seats should have to split with a team that don't sell out seats because you feel like you don't get paid enough? You get paid $100,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like what exactly are you like?
Why she said to dribble a ball.
So I mean, no. If you don't want that, go find a job.
Right. Okay. Kanar.
Is that what you talking about, Kanar?
Right. And Brittany said, "Y'all look so good live. What's the first topic for season 2?"
That's a good one.
That's a good question. We came up with a lot, but I say I kind of for the first one, I kind of want to go back on self-love and just check back in with the ladies and see how they're doing with as far as like taking care of themselves, because that's very important.
Oh my God.
Good question, Britt. And she did say she cried when Nips passed to it. That's sad.
Yeah, that was
She
sad.
said it was sad. And High Boy Sosa said, "Rest in peace, Neighborhood Nip."
Neighborhood Nip.
And Dominisha Max said, "LOL, I know it's liquor." What kind of bottle is that? LOL.
Airplane bottle like Nips. Come on, Nisha.
And she said she cried when he passed too.
Yeah, that joint was sad. Like
Especially Tiana Taylor performance. I was trying not to cry.
I love Tiana Taylor. I love her.
Yeah, because I mean, it was just the song was just a vibe, and then she was like, and then Lauren London's her friend, if I'm not mistaken. They were close friends.
All You Want to Love Me. That's like the passing of Nipsey. It really triggered something in me, like for real, to make me really want to get on my shit. Like for real.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I just asked my landlord of my building today. I was like, "You want to sell your property?"
Not for real.
I asked him that.
For real, like it make you really like give me this like this hunger to want to be an entrepreneur and work for yourself. Like even like his lyrics and stuff like that. If you listen to his album, like the Victory Lap album, like he's like you can tell like he took time with that album. Everything on each song means something. Like I don't know, like that don't just trigger me, and it just made me like really think about like entrepreneurship, like integrity, family values, like how to keep positive energy and like eat clean. Like, cause Lauren London, when she was speaking at his progression, whatever, she said that he used to light sage every morning, play music for the kids, and light sage around them to make sure that their energy and stuff was protected before they went out to the outside world. Right. So this man was really like he was really a positive force. Right. Like you feel what I'm saying? He uplifted so many people. Like, and then when he got shot and where he got shot, he was basically helping somebody. Somebody just came out of jail. He was giving them some clothing. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't even supposed to be there, right. But he was like, let me help him out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know. It's just sad. But to switch gears, did anybody see the Beyonce Homecoming?
I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it.
What? It's on Netflix.
I'm about to see it tonight. I mean,
it's 2 hours long.
Me and Drew got this thing was he was like, when they announced it last week, he was like, "Ashley, you better not watch Beyonce without me."
It's dope though. I don't want to give away too much, but basically, long story short, y'all see it's basically her Coachella performance.
Oh, okay.
From 2018.
Okay.
She did its background and like the making of it. But basically, she was like, she wanted to do the HBCU homecoming because she always wanted to go to a HBCU, but she was never able to. Like was her teacher because she was in Destiny's Child. Right. So that made me feel good because like I went to a HBCU, right. So that made me feel good the way she incorporated everything, and it was just like from Nipsey's home going to Beyonce's homecoming. It was like a real shift of energy and powerful, right. And like
moment in the Black community, yeah,
right. So like it was good. I loved it. So y'all definitely gotta watch it.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it tonight. That's our date. It's our date night.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch it though. It was dope. Okay. It was dope.
What about Kim Kardashian? I know she's trying to
be a lawyer.
I mean, Listen,
Look,
I'm here for girl power,
women
but it's like,
and
damn,
do
what? So you could do an apprenticeship for 4 years and take a bar exam and be a lawyer? That's how that goes.
Right. In California, yeah.
Wow.
You don't have to go to law school in California, but you do have to have a certain amount of college credits.
Oh.
And she had some.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she did have certain. She had more than enough to kind of do the apprenticeship to become a lawyer. You don't even have to do an apprenticeship. You can take the bar if you pass, as you deserve. You could be a lawyer. Because if you can pass the bar without practicing or doing in law school, anything like that, you deserve to be a lawyer.
Right.
You deserve it.
But you know, I think they talking about it on the road. They was basically saying that she did like it helped someone. Sotinia Brown, am I saying it right? Sotinia Brown, the girl that was a prostitute.
Right.
She got her help grant her clemency as well. So 16, and she killed the guy that was like prostituting her. So I mean, that's good. All power to the people. Hope that what she doing it right, and she ain't trying to get over, because I know she got money.
Right.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? So like, I just hope that she doing it right. But you know, if she taking the right steps to do what she has to do, then all power to her. I'm happy for her. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm gonna say this, right? I commend Kim Kardashian because she can continue to just sit there and not do nothing and continue to be rich for the rest of her life like she's always been.
Right.
But the fact that she wants to do something and become somebody other than the Kim Kardashian that we know of, I highly commend her, because she was like, she didn't have a talent. She didn't have a purpose. Like, she didn't have,
that's
like,
real.
she
Just had a name.
Right, she just had a name. And it's like
Making a tape with Ray J.
She didn't. I mean, she just didn't. So, but now she has one, and she has been helping. And I had read an interview where she said that when she went to Donald Trump's office to ask him to help the lady, there's a lot of politicians that knew so much more than her. She didn't know the terminology. She knew that she was getting that help based off of really probably who she was more than what she knew. She wanted to be able to speak that same language as them.
That's what's up, though.
So to be able to want to further knowledge yourself, I commend her.
But why can't, I'm not trying to say, other people can't do it, but imagine if like people, middle class, lower class, anyone, can just like take the initiative and say, you know what, I'm gonna do this because there's people around me that are, trying to do better for themselves. So let me go ahead and follow, their steps, or just try to do something that I love,
Right.
like especially with us Black people. Yeah. I was reading something the other day about this. Someone it was a post on Facebook. I think it might have, no, it wasn't you. It was somebody, because they were talking about how one of her friends was jealous because she started a business and she wasn't supporting her.
I'm sorry. I want to read some of these comments.
Yeah, read right here.
Brittany Valentine said, "Yes, B is good. Beyonce is a trooper. Whoever passes it, she ain't had no purpose."
She ain't had no purpose.
What's up, Taji Podge? Taji, what's his nickname when he was little? Didn't they have a nickname for him?
Actually, I don't know.
No?
Bino jungle.
Oh, Hey, Taj. But yeah,
what I was trying to say, I feel like we all have the same opportunity. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all have the same resources. So if you don't be jealous or mad because your friend like took, the initiative to go do what she wants to do to better herself and her family. Why be mad about it? Why be jealous about it? Why you not supporting them? Just like support each other. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think when you don't got your own stuff going on, you try to project the way you feel on other people. And just
all
because
I could say was hurt people, or hurt people want to hurt people.
Well, yeah, 100%. If you don't got nothing going on, you're gonna find somebody else to blame instead of realizing and taking the responsibility that you're doing nothing.
Right.
Like people try to use the environment they grew up in, what they didn't have, and all that kind of stuff. But you got people
about that today.
Well, you got people eliminating excuses all over the
way you grew up.
Right. Like there's so many resources to educate yourself. There's so many people out here now things and just figuring it out. Like, stop talking about, well, I didn't have this and I didn't have that. Well, that's why you still don't got it. Like,
because you keep talking about
right.
You're
Like,
not
just
doing
start
anything
doing
about
something
it.
and start getting around people that stretch your mind. Like,
Yo, let me tell you something. I had to like really eliminate myself from toxic ass people with their toxic ass relationships and toxic ass situations. Like,
Yeah.
I just
No, I agree with
no,
you.
it's mind boggling. It's like, yo, like if you ain't got nothing positive, sis, if you can't say nothing positive to me, I don't want to be around you. No shade,
100%.
no nothing to nobody.
Not even just positive, but people who always like you could be like, oh, let's go to the store. But what if something happened if we go to the store?
Oh
You know what
my
I'm saying? Like,
gosh,
somebody
yeah.
who just always look at the cup half
Empty.
empty.
It's
It's
like,
like,
half
half
full.
full,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, like I can't get with that. Like,
I'm trying my best now not to like
indulge.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
indulge
like
in the
change
words.
it, change that conversation real quick.
Right.
Yeah, and that's how Anya might be like, well, why do you even say that? Like, well, why is that the first thing that came to your mind? Like, why? I hate, you know, I'm not gonna say I hate, but stuff like that, you know, everybody has doubt every once in a while.
100%.
Yeah,
But not all the time.
We still human,
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So of course we're gonna have like doubt. Oh, what if this? What if that? But it's just like I can't. Like I already like sometimes I beat myself up, and sometimes I have doubts in my mind. I don't need to be next to another individual that's the same way.
Right.
You're not helping me. Like I got to
Like, we can't stay there. We gotta have a moment. Keep moving.
Right.
Surround
Yeah, like,
yourself with people. Well, maybe not like mine.
Well, yeah.
More
Surround yourself with the people that you want to be like,
right.
not the people that you used to be like.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. Because they gonna keep you where you were.
Right.
Yeah, I can't do it. That's what I'm trying to protect my peace and my sanity at all costs. Like I'm sorry, like
Yeah,
when
when you
even with
experience
friends,
it, yeah.
like even with friends, like I have to cut up like couple
sometimes that's what
people
it takes.
because I was just
Talking about
tired
that
of
That's what you were saying in
playing
your
around.
podcast. You was like, if you've been friends with somebody for so many years, is it easy to cut them off? Hell yeah. Like, they're not doing me no.
I mean, yeah, I remember she said, "What?"
They're not doing me
It's
no
not
justice.
easy.
It's not easy, but I
But
mean,
you
it's
just have to,
doable.
like, yeah,
It's
you have to
doable.
let it go.
It's absolutely doable because I'm for real. Like, you grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 30 soon. Like, the way I think now, I don't think like that when I was 20.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
it's like my patience and my tolerance level is like
I'm
not
like, how old are you? Are we 5?
right.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep playing cat and
Right.
mouse.
No.
Like,
And even like with relationships where like you know you have friends or whatever the case is, and it's like you always the one reaching out.
right. Yes.
We just talked about
We
that.
just talked about
I'm the
that.
type of person like I'm a very nurturing person. Like I love people. Like I just love to check on people, see how they doing. But it's only but so much.
Right.
I'm
Like,
a
if
people
you
figure
correct,
myself.
Correct. Like, you got your own stuff going on. You got
Right,
your
like
own
you keep
life.
holding it in, like holding grudges, and or not even that, just like so negative, or someone's reaching out to you, like just like reach out, like say something, or
Right.
talk
Like,
about,
I'm not
press it and move on. If you don't want to be in that friendship anymore, just say, hey, I don't feel like we should continue this friendship. But if you do, then just
I feel you, but sometimes I feel like certain conversations don't even need to be had. Like if I feel like if I'm the one reaching out to you and it's like it's not mutual,
that's
there's
where
no
I am
reciprocity.
right now.
You know what? It
Yeah.
ain't even worth it.
That's
Like,
where I am now.
like if it's me and my best friend fall out, that's a different story. Me and her have a disagreement, agree to disagree or something like that. I'm like, listen, like we sisters, like we don't need to be fussing and fighting like that. We need to come to
But
an
it
agreement.
should be like that.
It
That's how
should be. Every
Relationship
relationship is not like that.
I mean,
Not like that at all.
if I consider you my friend, I would be like that with all my friendships. And if I feel like I've came across a person that, I feel like this I would road is coming to an end, regardless of who you are. I will try to, cross that bridge as as nicely as I can. Like I don't want to leave on bad terms, especially if we've been real good friends for this amount of years. But if you're not adding no value to my life and all you're really doing is taking away, I don't care who you are.
Right.
Mother, brother, sister, best friend, boyfriend, child.
Bye.
Not my kids right now, but
Don't make you feel.
Oh, so I have a comment. So basically, going back to the Nipsey Hussle thing, the guy that he was helping to get clothes for, he just did like a 24-year bid in jail.
Right.
So since Nipsey Hussle, he's a gang member.
Yeah, they put him
in jail.
Right. But he
My-
was acquitted for that.
He was.
Yeah, they let him.
They let him go. Okay, I was about to say because that's dead wrong. Because
They dismissed it.
because he didn't even know who Nipsey was. His nephew knew Nipsey.
Right.
When he
That's
was
why
in
they
jail,
dismissed
Nipsey
it.
was like 6 years old.
That's exactly why they dismissed it.
Okay, cool. So he got acquitted for that. King Tiffany.
Oh wow.
He got acquitted, so that was good.
I do have a question.
Oh, Brittany Valentine said, I cut anybody off with bad energy, friends and family.
Right.
Tip said, I just block them and stop speaking.
Ooh. Okay.
This Brittany said, where's Bolivia? She's good. We haven't heard from her. And
Yeah, I don't fight for friendship or intimate relationships. I agree with Ash. And then Dominisha said, agree, Ash.
Right.
Yeah.
It's what about Beyonce?
What about Beyonce?
Beyonce
She
is
is that bomb.
Right.
Yeah,
Queen Bee.
that's right.
Anybody mess with Beyonce, Beehive is coming.
She's not a negative person. She don't be in the media being negative. She always want to uplift her people. She opened doors for black people. Do you know that Beyonce turned down? I think it was Adidas. It was some deal that she had going on the table because they did not have no black people around the table.
Oh wow.
And she said, "How can anybody in this room represent me that don't look like me?"
I know that's right. Because Queen Bee is a strong independent.
And I think that's why she went with
is it Puma? Because I know Puma was doing Nipsey jump.
Friends should be able to tell you about yourself and y'all still be friends.
Yep.
So my thing is, if she can't tell you something about yourself and you just accept it, then like what is the friendship about?
Yeah. Man, anytime I go through issues or disagreements or if I'm feeling something well in my feelings, and I'm like, let me text Dominisha. Let me see. Let me make sure I ain't tripping. She like Britt. I understand where you're coming from. You're not tripping, but let me give you another perspective. She's like, X, Y, and Z, so you gotta look at it that way. So like she never be like, bitch, you wrong, but she like look at it this way because you just never know how other people think. Everybody ain't you. So about myself all
I've
the time.
tried that before. It depends who I'm talking to. It depends. I have a friend who I can tell it straight up, like, listen, that look what you just said to me. Do that sound right to you? And blah blah. We'll talk. Sometimes it could get down to the nitty gritty, and I can keep it all the way funky. Well, then I have, friends out try to, be like, listen. Well, have you ever thought that maybe this house certain blah blah blah, and she get mad at me because I don't take her side, and I'm like, well, you probably don't need to talk to me about no situation because I don't take sides.
I don't take sides. What's right is right.
So,
I mean, you don't have to give details.
Well, this one is more of a situation with a person that we have not communicated since, but you have those friends that you grew up with or you went to college with that you had a really good relationship with, but then y'all kind of went your separate ways, not like in a bad way, but life just happened. You went this way, they went that way. And it's kind of like that every now and then we communicate, but then it starts to become every time weird line of I have a big heart and I want to be there for people, but at the same time, like the most recent situation, I hadn't heard from her in months. And the first time she reached out, she was flying in town and she needed a ride. But I hadn't heard from her. So I said, you know what, this time I'm working on being more vocal about little stuff like that because that stuff kind of matters. And I just let stuff roll off. So I said, hey, it kind of bothers me. It seems like you only reach out when you need something. She was like, oh no, I've had life, all this stuff going on. Right. I had this going on. So I'm like, okay. Then like crickets, nothing. I'm in a business meeting, my phone blowing up. This is like a couple weeks later, my phone blowing up. I'm like, who is calling me? So I get outside, my phone rings again. It's her. Hey, how far are you from the airport? I'm like, I'm sorry, what? How far are you from the airport? We missed our flight. we need a ride. Like, we need somewhere to stay.
Oh, dang.
Right? No hello, no what's up, how you been, nothing. So they're at the airport stranded, and she has her son with her. So I feel bad. So I'm just like, in situations like that, like the people in my life are like, yo, that's too much. Like you extending the olive branch too far.
Yeah,
So it's like that. Right.
What
So
do you do about those things?
that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you like?
I don't have no friends like that.
So I haven't spoke to her since then, because I mean it's that like we were already on a strand because we weren't really communicating, and I'm like you, I was always reaching out, always reaching out. And after a point, it's like from you, and then when I do hear from you, it's something. So I'm like,
The conversation gets short.
yes, it gets very.
I mean, I just wouldn't even answer the phone no more. Like, I have to cut off a girl that I thought was my friend. Every now and then she'll send me a message like, "Hey, I missed you in the mirror," and I'll just read it.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I love I'm blatantly showing you that there's nothing here between me and you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's
Let that friendship go.
off the shit that she had a son. You did the right thing. One thing I had told my friend the other day is nobody's not gonna never stop me from being who I am. So, you know, because sometimes I feel bad because I'm overly nice to people. I like to help people. I like to be there for people. And sometimes I feel like it's not reciprocated by those around me the most. But I have told myself I'm not going to stop being who I am. I'm not going to go into a friendship or a relationship or whatever and say, oh, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing this. No, I'm going to keep being me. I'm just going to stop who I do me with. Who I do it for. That's it.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Like that's it. Yeah, I don't like the fact that like, you know, sometimes people like they like I said earlier, how like people like, oh, like you're intimidating and stuff like that. It's like, oh, that's on whack. Like that's on whack, yo. Like don't judge a book by its cover, yo, because you don't even know me from a can of paint. Like how you gonna say like you feel what I'm saying? How you gonna say and say I'm intimidating and you're hard to talk to. Like, you know what you're doing? You're deflecting. You're deflecting because you got issues within yourself, sweetie. Check yourself first because I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because
I get that too.
I mean, growing up, I'm from New York. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm friendly. I'm friendly, and I go to people and speak.
Kodak and T.I.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, I heard this song.
And Tiff said, she's amazing.
Who?
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Yeah.
Kodak and T.I. I think that T.I. did right. I think the generation of people, like these young dudes, they don't have no respect for nothing.
They don't.
And I think T.I. as the older man, I mean, this song, it wasn't really necessary. I think he needed a little ass whooping. I think that's what he needed. No, for real. No, they don't have no respect.
So basically, like,
that wasn't in Raleigh.
What was it?
Crabtree got beat up. Oh, I never heard that. I seen a video of him at a performance, and they said somebody punched him or something. I don't know what happened, but
I don't know, but I just feel like the T.I. this one was. I don't feel like it was necessary. I feel like somebody really need to sit down with Kodak and read yourself like X, Y, and Z. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be out here handling yourself like that. T.I. being on social media, making it all like viral and stuff like that. Like, I don't like that. I feel like it's a different way to handle it.
Right. I don't feel like he handled it like an OG man supposed to handle, like you trying to kick knowledge and teach him some game. You should have sat him down like, yo, bro, like, come on, so let me holler at you. Peak game real quick. What you're doing is not right. You a young dude in the game, and you really.
But I mean, listen. This is what the kids. This is what the kids like. But I listen to some of Kodak Black. I listen to his songs. I listen to some of his interviews. That kid is not stupid. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like how he don't sound intelligent. I mean, he's like he got a little twang. He got an accent. I mean, I think he Haitian and he live in Florida, they country. But he not no stupid kid. Like, if you listen to his music and listen to his lyrics, like, he's not stupid. It's just the fact of the matter that he's hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it ain't even he hood. He young.
That too. Like,
the generation after, like this generation of people are just they so far gone. Like,
they are. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's from the projects and he's young and like he don't know no better. Like, so somebody really need to sit down with him and kick game.
So he did get beat up. He got beat up in Raleigh.
Oh, okay.
When he jumped in a crowd, and T.I. is a clout chaser.
Yeah, somebody said T.I. is a clout chaser. I mean, I don't know. Like, just like the Gucci thing.
But she
Like,
said she really wanted to slap Kodak.
Like,
What about
slap?
the
Kodak
Gu-
slap, not her
the
slap.
Gucci situation with T.I., like, oh, we gonna boycott it. How about you don't wear the shit?
right?
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, don't wear it. Like, what the fuck you mean boycott? Don't wear it.
Right.
Like, I'm just saying, like, just don't wear it. And then the sad thing about it is, like, T.I., you got your own clothing brand. Like, why you want to wear Gucci? Like, forget boycott. And then they like, then I heard Spike Lee say, like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like he designed for Gucci. Like,
I thought he was the one that used to steal all of their designs and stuff
but
like that.
he works for Gucci. Like, he the one that's doing the new designs for Gucci. But it's like that we already have a black man working for Gucci, and they still being disrespectful. That's not going to change anything. Like, right. Gucci, Prada, all of these high-end fashions are not for black people. That's just what it is. And it's like, y'all rappers and y'all entertainers, y'all gonna continue wearing it. Like, forget boycotting. How about we just wear our own stuff? Like, create our own stuff so we can give back to our communities and wear our.
We have 3 callers.
Oh dang! Sorry guys, call back if you called in.
So let me say this though. Have y'all heard about the situation with the reality star and Remy Ma supposedly punching the girl and beating the girl up?
What?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What reality star?
Oh,
Brittany Taylor. She's on the hip hop. And supposedly something happened, transpired, and Remy Ma beat her up like
Dang.
Y'all know Remy on probation.
Right.
Yikes. So I've seen mixed comments. I've seen people, and I've had dealings with Remy Ma's sisters. So what I could personally say about the family is that they bullies. They're bullies. So I mean, we know Remy has a violent background. We know that Papoose is, the one always, talking her down and stuff like that. But on the other hand, Brittany, her mouth is wild. She's on a reality show. And
is that the one that was beefing with the Webster girl, chicken noodle soup girl?
Yes.
Okay.
That's her.
919 473 9016. I just put it in.
So she was, she has a crazy mouth. She's always trying to fight people and stuff. Well, Remy don't give off them bully vibes on the show. She don't act like a bully on the show. She don't seem like a bully on the show. You know what I'm saying? She's very cautious and careful about the things that she does because she's on probation. Now, do y'all think that what's so funny?
Go ahead. I'm reading the comments, but go ahead, Ash, because I don't want to cut you off.
I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Like, how do y'all feel? Like,
I mean, to be honest, I'm a fan of Remy. I like Remy Ma, and I like Papoose, and I follow their relationship. Not really her music so much, but I love their relationship, and I know she just had a baby. I don't think it's a good look for her to act like that.
She got too much to lose.
She got too much to lose, and I feel like she needs to not indulge in stuff like that.
Right.
That's my opinion.
She's on probation. Her butt at home, her baby, and her husband.
Right, and produce more babies. And enjoy the golden child.
Yeah,
just chill. And like y'all feel like once you at a certain caliber in your life, especially with I'm just saying, like, number one, you on probation.
Right.
You just did 7 years. How she be saying 6 summers, 7 winters? Like, she always want to say how many summers and winters she did. Why jeopardize it? Why jeopardize it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then not only that, but this girl Brittany has a social platform. People, they like to push agendas. They like to make things happen, and the media could kind of go to that and exactly, and can put you back in prison for that, which is a violation of your probation. The girl's pressing charges. Yes, and it is going to violate you.
Sorry.
Now it's just up to the judge whether or not they want to, suspend her sentence, put her back in jail. And she's about to get off of probation in August.
Oh, wow. Man.
Yes.
She just had a baby. Yeah. Wow. And you got to use your platform for positive. You got to let that stuff right.
You should have waited till you got over probation.
No, she got sisters. Why didn't she have her sisters smack her?
Other cousins or somebody.
One of them is not going to pop. Anyway, and the other one is on house arrest.
Oh.
And then you coming from then you gotta look at the background of your family. When you in a court, I'm gonna tell you one thing. When you in a court system, your family plays a big part on how the judge perceives you. If you have a loving family, a mother that comes in there and she's professional crying and talking about God and Jesus, and then you got a sister who got a degree, then you got a brother who got, you know what I'm saying? That plays a part in the courts. In the courts, it looks good.
That's real.
So if you're coming from a loving community, loving family, that plays a part. They be like, you know what? She can't be too much of a threat. She could have just made a mistake. But then you got a brother that do this, a sister that do this. Your mother look like this. Like, you just all over the place. Thank God she has a good husband though. So I feel bad for her.
I love their relationship.
He's a good man.
He's like Papoose. I respect that. I love their relationship. I follow their relationship, like I said, more than her music. But that's unfortunate.
It is.
It is very unfortunate, and I really hope that she don't have to serve no more time.
No, I do hope that too. I don't respect Brittany because I don't feel like she should have took it to where she took it to. You should have just took your ass whooping and kept it moving.
Yeah, that's heavy. Draw attention to the fact that
So I want to read some of these comments. So basically, Taj, he said that J. Cole said it in Middle Child that Kodak needs some guidance. Like he mentioned that he was like, some of these dudes from the hood, they basically need some guidance for real. I think that's how the line go. And Brittany Valentine said nobody wear a coup because T.I. has a coup and he has a Hustle Gang brand.
Yeah.
She said nobody don't wear a coup.
She said it in that voice.
No, I mean, I don't know what she got the crying emoji. And I think Damisha said she think it was Reebok that Beyonce.
Yeah, Reebok. Yeah,
Reebok that Beyonce turned down.
Yep.
And Britt said that Remy got too much to lose. And then I don't know who this is. Probation is when you don't do time. Somebody said, "Whoa, August." Yeah, so she'll be on probation in August. That's unfortunate, man. Like, God, we gotta get it together. That's what I'm saying about bad vibes, bad people. Stay the freak away from people that just gonna bring you down.
And Papoose was telling her that. He kept telling her, some of the people that you hang around with, you don't need to be around.
Yeah, it's
so. Let's pray for Remy. Let's hope she don't have to do no time.
Like for real,
we don't
spend time on her baby.
We don't respect the fact that Brittany Taylor is out there snitching. You feel me? I mean, I understand her whole narrative. She probably trying to get. I don't give a damn about Remy. Just telling you that now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I used to like Remy. I don't like Remy no more because of her sister. But I used to rock with Remy. It was free Remy. Like I promise you, that was my. You know, we had to depart ways. You know what I'm saying? We had people coming in between us. So, but
one of her sisters live out here, right?
Both of them, all her family live here. Mm-hmm. Remy practically live here.
She has a salon on Capitol Boulevard.
Is it Capitol or is it off of Traywood?
Traywood. They got a store, but. I mean, let's just pray for her. Let's just hope that she don't have to do no time. She is another person that exemplifies a lot of Black love. She got a great husband. She just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? She seemed like she was going, trying to head down a different route, very positive. Like I said, I respect her. You know what I'm saying? I cannot respect her. She's not no wild girl out here doing wild stuff. She's not shaking her butt. She don't exemplify negativity. You know what I'm saying? So
all she wanted to do was give her husband a baby. And she did that. And she wanted to have a beautiful wedding.
And she did that too.
Yeah, like it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Dominisha said she be feeling like that too, being too nice, and I have to remind myself that that's me and who I love to be. So basically continue being who you are, be yourself. But I just feel like
that's what I keep telling people.
But you can't be getting used and abused, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I don't think I'm
what I said is I'm gonna continue to be who I am, but not to certain people.
Right.
You like that with everybody. No matter what they do.
What would Jesus do?
What you mean? What would Jesus do? Jesus wasn't all like this.
Jesus would forgive you. You want to forgive? Jesus would forgive you.
Yo, let's talk about God. Let's talk about God.
Oh, let's talk about God.
Yeah, because God was a very jealous God.
That's crazy.
So,
but yeah, I'm just forgive him.
I guess, but let me tell you something.
Right?
Don't. You can forgive, be nice, be yourself, be loving, be who you are, but do not let people
Walk
all over you.
Right.
Okay, like it got to be some type of boundaries.
That's right. I don't let people walk over me.
I mean, I'm not saying that you do. I feel like you need to set boundaries.
You all right over there, Bella?
You have to set boundaries. You have to set boundaries. That's all I'm saying. Like you have to set boundaries, and you have to like let people know what it is. Because if not, then they do it once.
But I think it's crazy, like not just from you two, but like lately I've been hearing that a lot. I'm like, do I really let people? Do y'all really think I let people walk all over me?
I don't think you let them
I
walk
think that's
all
just
over
my
you.
personality.
I feel like you need to set boundaries.
Right.
I feel like you're a wonderful woman. I feel like you're very commendable. I feel like you're very forgiving and stuff like that and godly. But like Ash said, God was a jealous God. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like you need to like sometimes feel like you need to put your foot down and you need to stand up for yourself more.
Yeah, I agree. Like, and I think more people say that to you now is because a lot of things haven't been revealed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know your story, and I think now that you're starting to share it, people starting to see like, wow, dang, Crystal, we just thought she was just a nice girl that didn't go through nothing. So now that we know the things that you go through and seeing how you can still
remember
smile
when
through
I first like tell her some of the stuff like that I went through, period. Not just in my relationship, but just like period. And she was like, wow. Like I would have never. She was like,
because she's a Brazilian woman.
I would have never knew.
That's dope.
And I have clients who's like, you just always smiling, like you're never like talking about,
the
people,
negative, like
you're
not supposed to.
So I was like, I mean, I don't feel like I let people walk all. I just feel like I don't let them get to me.
I mean,
that's just like brush it off.
I mean, and that's also a good trait to have, to not allow people to take you out of your character.
Right.
That's right.
But that's not what you're doing.
What?
That ain't what you're doing.
Okay, Ashley, what am I doing?
You just Britt Valentine said Christelle just mad nice. Some people will take that for granted.
And that's what they do.
That's
just
real.
Mad nice. And people just take it for granted. But don't, like I said, don't change who you are. Just change who you are to certain people.
That's right.
No. No, don't change who you are. I said that wrong. Don't change who you are at all. Just change the people that you are. Like you that just change the people. That's it.
Yeah. Because some people don't deserve you. They don't deserve you. Like for real. Like some people just don't deserve you. Some people are ungrateful. They don't see what they have, and they don't deserve you. They don't deserve your relationship. Like for real. Not for real. That's real though. Like for real. And just always.
I mean, I think it's good.
Stay true to
I'm
yourself.
glad y'all saying that, but I just feel like I just can't see people getting to me. I don't let people's negativity get to me.
I mean, that's good. I mean? That's good. But it's like at a certain point in time, though, it's like.
Because like even the conversation you was telling me earlier about people, I feel like some people are scared to share certain things with me because they're like, oh, Christelle's too godly, or they're always like, she's too godly. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, really?
You human. You a human. You a black woman just like
so
me.
You don't want to share something with me because you're like, oh, she's too. I mean, I'm a person.
Yeah,
I'm human.
I agree.
You are.
I agree, but I just feel like it's just different calibers of different people like me. I'm gonna tell you how it is. If I feel a way about something, you gonna know. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
I mean, sometimes I could hold my tongue. It just depends on the situation. I feel like I pick and choose my battles too, even though some people may think I don't, but I really do. I really do.
Dominisha said that the girl, I guess Brittany on Love and Hip Hop, she was very aggressive. Didn't think she would be posting pics and going to.
You trying to get the girl locked up.
That's unfortunate.
Sorry to all the people we missed y'all call. I seen that we did miss a couple of calls, but we'll do this again, and hopefully y'all can join. This is our first bonus from recaps and stuff from season.
Dominisha said, she said, what did Brittany do? She basically pressed charges, right?
Yeah.
She pressed charges.
I think she's trying to, get, secure a bag. I really think that's what the situation is. So, I mean, hey, bring me to the board, though.
People be ugly like that, it'll never end all right.
No, it don't. You don't.
You're
You
doing
get
it for
more
the
than
wrong
what you
reason.
asked for.
Right, you're doing it for the wrong reason. Did y'all hear about? I'm sorry, I know you're trying to close out, but this lady, she was married to this fire marshal or something like that, and she basically hired her sons and her sons' friends to kill him so she could get his insurance policy. His insurance policy was like $250,000. It was something. I mean, that's a lot of money, but that's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This dumb bitch. Sorry, excuse my language. She was married to him, but he was married previously. She did all of this, got caught. Well, she didn't get the money, then she got caught. The reason why she didn't get the money is because her ass wasn't even on the policy. It was his ex-wife. So the ex-wife got the money.
Wow.
Come on now.
That's what I'm saying. You do not do dirt because karma comes around.
That's real. That's real.
You did all of that to get this man killed. To get the insurance policy money, and your ass ain't even on it. It would have been smart if you would have populated a plan and be like, "Well, let me make sure I'm even on the policy.
Correct.
Right.
Like,
Let me
make
come
sure your
on my
ducks are
track.
in a row first.
His ex-wife is good, and you in prison with your son and his son friends because you being greedy and selfish and stupid.
Right. Crazy.
That's why I say, man, you gotta do right, live right, just live right by people, treat people how you want to be treated. Because at the end, when your goal is not gonna work if you being trifling.
Right.
It's your lane. You want to end with a short end of the stick all the time.
All the time. All the time. It don't pay to be ugly.
They sure don't. They age you, and then you're gonna really be ugly.
For real
That's
though.
true, though.
You feel me? For real though.
That's another thing we used to talk about things in general. It ages you. Do y'all know that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It ages you, or you start having stuff pop up on your skin, like pimples and stuff.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of I don't wanna sound racist, but a lot of white people wear makeup every single day. I know a lot of black women wear makeup and stuff like that, but it's not like caked on and like it's not like you gotta live
Two
with your
different
makeup.
shades.
Right. I remember you wear makeup a lot too, like that ages you as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta think about it like, shoot, a lot of these celebrities wear a lot of makeup.
But they got money. They got money, and I was gonna say, and the other thing is, a lot of people who wear makeup are not taking care of their skin underneath.
And Rick said cigarette smoking. That'll age you too.
Oh yeah.
Oof, I can't do no. I don't even like being around cigarettes.
I
Okay?
don't like that.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh,
It's
let's
just-
shout out Brittany real quick, and then we'll do Ashley since she's here. Oh, if you're in the Greensboro area,
Brittany Valentine.
no, but who did y'all do?
oh, we're gonna do Bella. I mean, but look, black don't crack, right? They
It
say
don't.
black don't crack, but
Unless you
it
do
will
crack.
crack.
You do crack now.
It will crack if you don't take care of your skin.
Wait, hold on. I got another comment. Domisha said, "What movie is this from?" You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
It's from
No, you close Friday.
Friday.
Damn, because that was close on Friday. Yeah, you can't ask me. What? I don't know. You about to get your black card revoked.
I don't remember that. All I remember is paying food. You know I'm a gangster, so I remember paying
Friday though. Friday is like one of
Top
my.
place security in the world, correct?
I don't remember that movie like that.
You say you want to shout out Brittany Valentine?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Brittany Valentine. She just opened up the Sacred Lotus Wellness Bar in Greensboro.
Reopened it.
She reopened it, relaunched. Okay, she had a relaunch. So please go check her out.
She's doing yoni steaming, navel candling, foot detoxing. She got the yoni pearl detoxes, yoga, the early flow, the late night, all of that.
What's up? And then also, Ash, you want to tell Bella? You want to tell them where you want to find your yoni steaming business at?
All right,
Bella and Jonah.
Hey everybody, this is Ashley. So just to let you know that we have Isis Wellness Bar located at 101 Railroad Street, Suite F in Knightsdale. We have yoni steaming, facials, massages, muscle stimulation, and now we have these bomb new fruit infused herbal teas. The ladies tried it. Tell them, ladies,
It's good.
Amazing.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I wish we could have more.
Oh yeah, I did want to. I forgot to text you, but after I got my yoni steam, I got it on April 7th. My cycle was coming shortly after that, and like I had minimal to no cramping.
Oh, wow.
See, real results, ladies. I'm not telling you, we're not just steaming for fun, we steaming to help. So come visit us. You don't have to go through that. You got thyroids, anything, let us come help you. Take the birth controls out your system. You trying to have a baby. Anybody wants some kids? No babies over here?
No. My husband done.
All right.
I'm just saying, we
We here. Nah, going through menopause, we here to help you. Anything endometriosis, anything that you might have going on, let us come help you. Let us just come help you. You feel me?
And I wanted to shout out my best friend Dominisha from BK. She has a blog coming out called Blended.
Woo!
Blended, yes. So please tune in and check out her blog. I think she's dropping it April 26th.
Nice.
So
In 6 days.
6 days, or is it 5 days from now? When is it 26th? No, that's 6 days. Yes,
Yeah.
please check out Blended blog. My
Nice.
bestie, Dominisha Davis. Dominisha Mac Davis. But yes, check out her blog. And yeah, we just want a positivity and making moves.
Positive vibes.
Anything that y'all want to hear us talk about in second season, please comment and let us know what y'all want us to talk about. Anything that we may have missed, reflected on the first season, just answer any questions that y'all might have. Just email us. What's our email again?
lovelifeafter18@gmail.com.
Boom.
Yep, this was great, guys. Oh, I wanted to leave off one thing. If y'all was stranded on an island, what would be 2 albums that you will have? Two musical albums.
I'm out.
I mean, the one that come on top of my head is Graduation.
Is that Kanye?
Yeah.
No, I don't really listen to Kanye.
Yeah, that was this was pre all this.
No, I'm out of there.
This was pre Kim K.
Pre-Kim K.
Pre-Kim K and all the cape dress. I mean, yeah.
Mine would be Travis Green. All his albums.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Travis Green's
The gospel singer dude that you want to go see?
Yeah, he's really good.
I like
He's
Lecrae.
really good.
Yes, I can vibe with Lecrae. Anomaly.
Look, Travis, you should listen to Travis Green.
He made a way.
Keith, he listens to it now.
He made a way
all the time.
That's one of his songs. He's good.
Listen,
He opened a church in South Carolina.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, he opened a church in South Carolina. It's called
I know his
something.
in Charlotte. His hometown's in Charlotte.
Yeah, he's a real cool, down to earth.
Just listen to him.
He got a really
you gotta send me a song first.
he got a really great story.
I like Lecrae.
I mean,
He a rapper, but he rap gospel and he don't cuss. So.
and he
I
do
hate
not.
gospel rap.
Nah,
Well,
Lecrae is
you
different.
won't
He
like
got
Lecrae.
blessings. And I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson.
Yeah, I play.
Canada is what what's the dude name? Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh,
You
word.
probably heard
Yeah,
it on the
I'm
radio.
I mean, I just hate because Mary remind me that. I
No.
I
So,
don't like the hip hop
okay, so he
gospel vibe. You feel
we
me?
talking separate categories.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We ain't breaking no shackles. Okay,
Yeah.
he coming in hot like a fajita.
My song and everything. You know what I'm saying? But I can't stand.
Yeah, nah, he legit. Like he legit.
Yeah, so I don't know.
That album is really
Oh,
good.
Kennard Paparazzi. He said Fat Trail, Glish, and St. John Collection 1. I guess those are his albums. My albums would be The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Like I said, I wish I could appreciate his music while he was living and not dead. But real talk, that Victory Lap album, that joke is dope. Like it's very inspiring. So those would be my 3 albums.
Yeah, I'm out of it because
You don't have albums?
I can't choose. Like it's
Too many?
yeah, it's just too many.
Well, that's good.
I can't even start no way. I'm good. I'm out. Another question.
All right.
I'll just have to grab what I can get. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm an R&B hip hop girl, but I like rap music too. But I used to like Jadakiss. I used to like Jadakiss and Jay-Z and all that, like the Blueprint. But yeah.
Do you want to add anything, Ashley?
No. It was
Oh,
fun
Cash.
being with y'all.
Cash.
No, it was fun being with y'all. I think it's awesome to be with
Would you come back?
positive, moving forward women, positive vibes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, because we won't do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was fun.
All right, everybody. Avengers Endgame come out next week.
I know. I asked my boys they went to see that. They was like, they tired of the superhero.
Has y'all seen Little?
Not yet.
Mm-mm. I seen Shazam. Shazam was like a little superhero movie. It was cute. For the
Yeah, it
kids.
was cute. Me and the man seen that together.
Really?
Shazam was cute. Now he think he Shazam. He be like, Kazam. He was like, man, it's Shazam. He's like, no, it's not. It's Kazam. Wow. Okay.
He was
So
shooting too.
Hot Boy said his albums would be Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, and Tupac Machiavelli. Those are classics.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Domisha said, "What did she do to get punched?" What she talking about? The Britney girl?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have cable. So I watch it.
I didn't watch it either. I just seen it on the blogs.
Oh yeah, what was you saying about the Ari girl?
Oh, Ari getting beat up by her baby daddy. G Herbo.
I was just looking at another podcast. Remember the one I sent you, A Way with Words? Him and they was together at the point. I think she was pregnant at the time, but that's how I knew who they were. And G Herbo, he's a rapper, he raps. But now the Ari girl, she dates a boxer dude, Javante Graham or something like that. So like, what the hell? Like, why? Like, her boyfriend is a boxer. Why she getting beat up?
Well, technically, he's licensed, so he can't fight.
Yeah.
He can't do anything unless he don't want to.
Yeah, they
practice
registered.
anymore.
Correct. If he
So
got
his hands is in, and I know Ari through a few people that I've known in Atlanta. Tay did my hair before. He did my hair
The
before.
dude that she be with?
Yeah, Tay did my hair before he left. I met Tay through Tequila. Tay and Tequila. I went to college with Tequila.
Did you go to school with Ari though?
No.
No.
When I first met Ari, she just had moved. No, as a matter of fact, she didn't even move to Atlanta yet. She was still living in Chicago with another little dude that she was dating. He used to cash out on her. No, he was so little though. Like he was a small dude, but Ari had to probably be like 20 years old.
Oh, it's Javante Davis. Sorry.
So I guess when her
You're
and
looking
G
out.
Herbo started dating, I guess I don't know, but supposedly she took all his chain. But they've been going back and forth. They've been so messy on it in the internet regardless. But G Herbo dates Fabulous.
Emily's,
yeah, Emily's daughter.
daughter. You gotta catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dates his stepdaughter. So Taina,
she's
Taina, something like that. She's a pretty girl.
Wow.
So and
That's crazy.
Stop
But
the
just-
violence.
but just a week or so ago at the son's birthday, smashed a whole bunch of cake in G Herbo's face.
Right.
Playfully, I don't know, but I guess she had all his chains. He wanted all his chains. He went to the house. She was like, come to my house, come get your chains. That's what he said, because he did post a live after the incident.
Oh,
And
jeez.
That's crazy.
she was wanting to give him the chains, and then it just got violent.
Jeez. Come on.
People.
Please don't. Like y'all gotta do better. Like y'all got kids to raise, your children are looking at you. We live in a social
100%.
media world. Please act right.
Please.
Like, don't do that. That's
Put a
not
wall or
cool.
something.
That's not cool. That's not cool. But this was good, y'all. I had fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
All right, y'all,
We'll see y'all next time.
Oh, the B2K concert was mad popping. Okay.
You was fresh in it?
Bro. Oh, she took a picture of Marion. I got pictures of Marion, Fizz, but I ain't posting them.
I was Little Fizz. I feel like he real like stuck up acting, isn't he?
He was cool.
Did you see him on Marriage Boot Camp?
Nah.
He was.
He was something else, girl.
Yeah, but I don't watch
the
TV.
episode.
I don't like to look at the TV persona of people, because I feel like TV they want you to be a certain type of way.
Yeah, but he did break down. He basically said that he wanted to play ball when he was younger, but like basically like being in B2K and all of that, like basically he got to provide for people. So he basically doing something he don't want to do. So I don't think he even wanted to be at that concert. He was just getting checked,
Right.
Basically.
because he said he wanted to play ball growing up. So he ain't want to do that B2K shit. That's what he said. Like he was like he wasn't happy doing that, but he had to provide for people. And like the girl that he was with in there, Tiffany Campbell, I guess she was in a relationship with somebody else.
Yeah, and she was his ex. They weren't even together. So
Yeah, they
like,
wasn't. But I think she said she wanted to do the show with him to see if she could rekindle things and bring things back together to see
Yeah,
it.
they just did that just for a check.
For a
Yeah.
check, that's foolish.
He would have been better off going with Monique, his baby mama.
Right? Who crazy is
But
that?
now she date
She got a girlfriend.
Scrappy Deleon.
Yeah. How you know all this if you don't got cable?
YouTube.
Yeah, they girlfriend. Yeah, she was
Yeah,
she
Monique,
had
she had a few girlfriends.
Yeah, Fabe said, "Do you listen to Megan Thee Stallion?" Y'all know who
Nah.
that is? That's the
Yeah, I
big
know
old
who
freak.
she is, but I don't really
Big
be
old
talking about. She always talk about sex and all of that. Like,
What you think of City Girls is? City Girls.
I don't listen to them either.
I do sometimes. But.
That's cool.
All right, Chriselle wants to close. She don't want to talk about the
Yes.
City Girls.
Yes, we'll talk about that next time. Y'all not ready to be done? Bye. Y'all not ready
Yeah,
to
we
be done?
ready.
Okay.
All right, do
So,
y'all want to
yeah,
close
love-
out and say anything positive?
Hmm?
Anything like?
Just love life after. Just love your life.
Yeah, and if you're not surrounding yourself with people that are stretching you and inspiring you, you're in a cage. So get out.
Yeah.
I just got a quote from the museum, and Beyonce put it in her homecoming, so y'all gotta watch it. It says to keep going no matter what, and that's by
Amen.
Reginald F. Lewis.
Yeah.
Keep going no matter what.
Keep going.
Let's see.
Ashley's
Boom.
Bella, yeah.
I got one. People who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Boom.
Okay.
On that note, we out. I don't know.
All right. Love life after. See y'all next time.
Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in.